What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonkey here. Today we're going to be checking out a rather interesting bit of What's going on, guys? It's Deathmonkey here. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different here on the channel. Basically what we're going to be doing is a Call of Duty quiz. And basically what this is all about is we're going to be tested on zombies, multiplayer, campaign, esports, and we're going to be testing ourselves on how much we actually really know about Call of Duty. Now, Call of Duty, for those who don't know, been made by numerous developers, including Treyarch, Raven Software, Beanox, Infinity Ward, all published by Activision, by the way, Sledgehammer Games. I'm going to be testing myself on how much I know about missions from different campaigns, talk about HUDs, how you fought off HUDs of zombies, dropping tactical nukes, for a multitude of prestiges. But what we need to know, guys, how much of that we can really remember. So, I'm not exactly sure from when till when. I'm assuming it's from the start up until now. But hope you guys found this video rather interesting. If you do, smash that thumbs up button. And we're going to be taking on the ultimate Call of Duty quiz. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this, guys. So, the first question is, when was the first Call of Duty title released? Call of Duty, obviously, the very first title was called Call of Duty. Call of Duty 1, for those who don't know, was released in a rather interesting year, to say the least, to be honest with you. It was actually, the way I remember this, it was actually the very first year I started secondary school, and that was in 2003. So, the very first title, guys, was obviously 2003. I didn't actually play it, but I actually know my Call of Duty from my everything else's, so that's the definite first correct answer, so I'm really happy with that. What is the best-selling Call of Duty game of all time? So I've got a choice between Modern Warfare, the 2019 version, Modern Warfare 3 from 2011, Black Ops 2 from 2012, or Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare from 2007. Now, I have played all four of these games. I'll be honest, my personal favourite out of those four, I would probably say, is Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 3. Now, that's the only game. That's one of the games I really do remember playing. Modern Warfare 2019, I think, has had more people playing, obviously, with Warzone. Modern Warfare 3, I think, if I'm not mistaken, had Spec Ops campaign and multiplayer. There was no zombies around at that time. So that could be. I don't think, because these days no one really plays Modern Warfare 3 anymore. Although I was watching Alier's video, and I'm pretty sure there was actually still quite a lot of lobbies there, especially playing Team Deathmatch. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2007. Now, I don't know if this includes the remaster, the full game remastered that I think we got some point around 2018, I think it was, or 2017. But I think that it could potentially be that, but I don't think it will be. Black Ops 2. Now, I know that there's a bigger fan base between on the Black Ops side of things than the Modern Warfare side of things, but I think Warzone could tip the tables here. So I'm going to say Modern Warfare 2019. There you go, guys. So that's going to be that's really good. I don't know if I'd love to know where what's the word, Black Ops Cold War is with that, but I'm assuming it'll probably be a bit less than that. But Modern Warfare 2019 is a really good game, guys. Suggest you guys check it out. Now this was a controversial mission. Which game was the No Russian campaign mission in? Now, basically, No Russian, for those who don't know, was really very what's the word I'm looking for? The word will come to me when it comes to it, but it was really controversial. That's the word I was searching for. Controversial because basically what this mission is specifically about is an American who joins forces with the Russian army and sides up with Vladimir Makarov, who is the main antagonist in the campaign. And basically the idea of the No Russian campaign mission, which was really controversial, basically he had to side with Makarov and basically hunt down hundreds of innocent civilians in a Russian airport. I believe it was in Moscow, if I'm not mistaken. And basically that was, I think that caused all sorts of controversy. It got to the point where, in the original game, where you can actually skip that mission if you wanted to, due to the amount of gore and things like that in it. So, the game that this actually came from was Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So, that's what I'm going to be selecting. Just to prove that it was actually from Modern Warfare 2. Now this one, I got a rough guess of what it is. Which actor played Admiral Salem Koch in Infinite Warfare? Now, Admiral Koch was the main antagonist in the game, and he was a bit of a villain, but he's really good at really nice in real life. But that's really interesting. And the choices that we have here are David Hasselhoff, Kevin Spacey, Jake Gyllenhaal, or Kit Harington. So, David Hasselhoff, if I'm not mistaken, was one of the actors who played part of the Zombies storylines in... I'm trying to remember, was it Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare? I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know it's not that. Kevin Spacey was the main antagonist. He was the main villain in the campaign missions of Advanced Warfare, so it's not him. Jake Gyllenhaal, I don't recall, had a part in Call of Duty. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Kit Harington. Now, Kit Harington is actually the person who actually plays Salem Koch. Now, rather interesting thing to note, also in the Infinite Warfare campaign, it also features Lewis Hamilton, the Formula 1 driver, as well as Conor McGregor, the MMA fighter. So, alongside them was, of course, Kit Harington. So, that's just to prove that who plays Admiral Salem Koch is, of course, Kit Harington. Popular map firing range first appeared in which game? Now, this one's going to be a bit of a toss-up between two. I know 2 it's definitely not. So the options we have here are Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 2 or Ghosts. Now, firing range, I know for a fact is in the Black Ops series, so that rules out Modern Warfare 3 and Ghosts. So it's a toss-up between Black Ops and Black Ops 2. Now, I'm not exactly sure which way to go on this. I know it's been around a fair amount of times. I think it did have a part to play in Infinite Warfare, and I think from what I heard, it's going to be remastered again for Black Ops Cold War at some point, maybe during Season 1, later on in Season 1 or Season 2. But obviously, Black Ops Cold War is not in the list, so it can't, in this specific 4 options, so it can't be that. I want to say it's Black Ops, personally, because I think it's been around in the first one. You know what, I'm going to go for it. Whatever. Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops. So, Black Ops 1 was the first game to make firing range appear in their playlists. Really good, thank you. Full house so far, let's keep it up. Okay. Now this one, it could be my first one wrong. When was the first Call of Duty World Championship? Now, I'm not 100% certain on this. 2013. What was I doing in those years? 2010? No, 2011. I think 2012 may be a bit early. 2011 I think is far too early. Someone tells me 2013. I don't know why. Just something in the back of my mind saying 2013. I know it's been around for a wee while. That was a guess, guys. Let's go. When was the first Call of Duty World Championships? In 2013. I knew the other two were a bit early. Which of these hasn't been a multiplayer mode in Call of Duty? Dropkick, Slayer, Team Tactical, Barebones Pro. Now, Dropkick, as we all know, is in Black Ops Cold War, so that's out. Team Tactical, I think was like a tactical version of Team Deathmatch or a competitive version of Team Deathmatch. And Barebones, I think was one of those little special modes that you could play with. I think you had to start with like pistols and things like that. So I think, I don't recall Slayer being a mod, so I'm going to select that one. Yeah. So Slayer doesn't exist as a multiplayer mod in Call of Duty, so that's the correct answer there. What was the first Zombies map called? So the options are Nacht der Untoten, Der Reese, Kino der Toten, or the Ascension. So Ascension, I think, was in Black Ops 2 or 3. Kino der Toten, I think, was in the second or third DLC for Call of Duty World at War. Der Reese, I think, may have been the first DLC, for World at War. So I think the very, very first map, and I do remember playing this, again from World at War, was Nacht der Untoten. Now, also, fun fact, Nacht der Untoten is actually being remade, if you never played it yet. It's in Black Ops Cold War as a remake in Die Maschine. So that's really good. Loved playing the original Nacht der Untoten, Night of the Undead, which is what it translates to. And I hope that map eventually comes back into Black Ops Cold War, guys, as the original map, but we'll have to wait and see. Currently halfway through the quiz here, guys. Oh, okay. Which Call of Duty game famously did not feature a campaign? Black Ops 3, World War 2, Black Ops 4, or Advanced Warfare? Well, there's one that clearly does have a campaign. So Advanced Warfare, as I explained earlier about Kit Harington question. World War 2 obviously does have a campaign because it obviously featured D-Day and things like that from the campaign. Black Ops 3, if I recall correctly, had that really disturbing type feel to it, where I can't remember the names of any of the characters off the top of my head, but Black Ops 3 had like little flashback moments within it, and I think it was the only campaign to actually feature zombies, which is rather interesting. But I know for a fact Black Ops 4 did not have it. I think Black Ops 4 had, if I'm not mistaken, was multiplayer, zombies, and another mode. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I know for a fact Black Ops 4 did not have a campaign. So that was the correct answer there. All Gillied Up was a campaign mission in which game? Ghosts, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, or Modern Warfare 2. Now, All Gillied Up was the sniper stealth mission in... we had to play the part of Captain Price, if not... Oh, sorry, hang on. Or was it Sub? Hang on a moment. Salt McTavish. No, it wasn't Salt McTavish, sorry. It was Captain Macmillan and Captain Price. So, at the time, I think it pretty sure was like Private John Price or Sergeant John Price, if I'm not mistaken. So my answer to that one was, it was definitely not in Ghosts, definitely not in Call of Duty 2. Almost certain it's not in Modern Warfare 2, so it's Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. So I loved that mission, especially we have to go commando crawl through the tanks and the oncoming enemies. That was probably the most memorable part of any mission within that campaign. Which Call of Duty title released in 2013? Oh, blimey. At times like this, I wish I paid more attention to what you have to try and probably work backwards here. Right, so 2020 was Black Ops Cold War. 2019 was Modern Warfare. 2018... Oh, God. So, 2019 was Modern Warfare. 2018 must have been... Treyarch? Or was it Sledgehammer? God. 20... Trying to remember what I was playing. Someone tells me Modern Warfare 3. Hang on, 2008. No, sorry, 2003. So Call of Duty 1, Call of Duty 2, Brigade 1, Modern Warfare 1, I'm pretty sure it's that. Someone tells me, I think Ghost was too late. Well, I know Black Ops came out before Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2 came out after Modern Warfare 3, and Ghost came out, I'm pretty sure, after Black Ops 2. Forgive me if I'm wrong here, guys. 2018 was Modern Warfare. 2018, I'm pretty sure, might have been Black Ops 4. 2017 was... oh god. Infinite Warfare. 2016, I think it might have been Black Ops 3. 2015 was... Black Ops 3. God, what was it? Oh, wasn't it Ghosts? 2014 must have been Black Ops 2. Yes, so it must have been Modern Warfare 3. Oh, it's Ghosts. I must have missed some. Oh, Advanced Warfare. Yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay. So what is the pictured part of the Warzone map called? Excuse me? What is the pictured part of the Warzone map called? Pictured. Oh, this picture. I'm an idiot. Okay, Storage Town, Verdansk, Downtown or Train Station. That, if I'm not mistaken, guys, that's definitely not Storage Town. Verdansk is the name of the entire map, so it's not that. Downtown. I don't think it's Downtown. The only thing that puts me down to is Train Station, so it must be that. Yeah. How many Call of Duty games were made available on the Xbox 360? Okay. How many Call of Duty games have made available on the Xbox 360? It had a lot. This is a guess, guys. I'm not 100% certain. 14 sounds too many. I'm going to say 12. It's 10. Oh, that was close. Okay. Oh god. How many total Call of Duty World Champions are there? This is going to take a while. So 2 wrong so far, 12 right that we've had so far in this game. Now, if this is talking about total, hang on, is this talking about, when you say Call of Duty World Champions total, is that how many individuals or how many teams? Well, hang on, if it only started in, what did I say, 2013, it's now 2021, 8, then times by 4, no, it can't be that. I've only had 7 so far. What was it, 8, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Hold on. Did it actually happen? I don't think it happened in 2020, did it? So if I put it down to 7, 7 times 3 is 21. The thing is, you can see you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. It's usually 4 on a team, I think, if I'm thinking about competitive play. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to say 23. 25. I'm not sure if that image was still putting me off there, but obviously you can tell I can't count. So, and I had a feeling, I thought someone must have run it twice, but clearly that isn't the case now. So 3 wrong so far. I think this is the last question here, guys. Black Ops Cold War is the latest Call of Duty game, but which date did it release? Now, thing is, did it come out early? I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think back on my dates. I think October might have been a bit early. I think that's when the beta was, October. I'm drawn at this present moment in time. I've got the choice between October 13th, November 13th, October 20th, November 20th of last year. And I'm drawn to November 13th. And I'm pretty sure they left everything completely underground. They wouldn't like give us any information whatsoever. I'm drawn to November 13th, so that's what I'm going to choose. Yeah. So November 13th was the correct answer to that. Black Ops Cold War is the latest Call of Duty game, but it released on November 13th, 2020. So we got casual pump stomper there. So we dropped some nukes in your tent, but there's room for improvement. Okay, fair enough. So we got a 25 kill streak, even though we technically didn't. But thank you very much. That's what we got out of that. Hopefully you guys did better than me. If you did, smash that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell so I can see more videos. And if you want to see more of these guys on the channel, please do let me know in the comment box down below. Until the next episode, peace out.